Hey guys, I believe today is day 22 or day 23 of trying to start my business. Um, so it's a bit later than usual. I came back on the last bus because I went down to downtown San Diego. But today was a great day. I had the same routine as usual in the morning, and the main thing was I went to a new place called Gordy's Taco Shop on North Santa Fe. It was definitely on my list of places to go, primarily because I love tacos and it's also on North Santa Fe. So my page is all about North Santa Fe, trying to sample basically the great foods that nobody really knows about besides the people in the neighborhood. I mean, you can go on Instagram and you can find these guys' profiles, and there's either nothing about them or there's very little about them. I kid you not, guys. Check out the stuff on North Santa Fe. The Coco's Nutrition, there's nothing about them on social media. There's like other places called Coco's, but there's really nothing about that place. You check out Santa Ana's Fresh Mexican Food. It's a chain of Mexican restaurants. And the one for North Santa Fe, there's like photos from 4 years ago, 4+ years ago. And there's really nothing else on there about it. You know, you go to Francisco's, they got a great Instagram page, but it's not necessarily consistent, which is something important on Instagram if you want to keep that following engaged. So the list goes on, and the idea is this place, LaGuardi's Taco Shop here. I've actually been to the old place before it was LaGuardi's, and it was a pretty simple restaurant. You know, there really wasn't too much inside. It was still street tacos. I got it when I was in high school. So I went back, and it was a great restaurant on the inside, very bright colored, couple elements of, kind of that Spanish Mexican culture. And there's a lot of statues of very, I guess, obese women. I guess the idea is gordita means fat, gordo or something. I think that's what the Spanish means. The outside was pretty nice. They had a great seating area. I took a lot of pictures. Man, I go all out when I get the. That's like one of my favorite parts is to take pictures of the food. I think the Instagram has really influenced me to, just go all out. I get the camera out. I got the sun. Good lighting, and the food looks beautiful on camera. And that's one of the things that when I have this page, it's about trying to show off the food. And that's the main thing, is to show off the artwork of these chefs and these cooks in these restaurants. And I guess the food, the taste is also the best part. It's the experience of going out to a restaurant, seeing the decorations, interacting with the people, and then the flavor, guys. That's the best part of going to a restaurant, is just being able to eat and to experience all the different levels of flavor in food in general. So this restaurant was super good. It's like street-sized tacos, guys, so don't expect anything like super huge, super huge tacos. These tacos are like, they're meant to satisfy you. Get at least 2 to 4 tacos and it'll satisfy you. A lot great selection of meat, chicken, beef, pork, and even goat. And get some sopas too, which are really good, like little discs, like a disc kind of dish type of thing, where they put in all the meats and the toppings. And so yeah, it was great. I handed my business card, and I just told them that I'd be interested in helping out with their social media. I noticed that their Instagram page, isn't really updated too much. They posted like maybe 5, maybe not too many photos, but not on a consistent daily basis. And so I'm really interested in helping these guys out because I love Mexican food. Guys, that's 100% fact. I love Mexican food. I love tacos. I love burritos. I love quesadillas. I love molitas. I love sopas, huaraches, the salsas. Basically everything about Mexican food. I love it. And I just think that this area of town really needs some love, and needs some attention on social media. Because the hype is always on the taverns and the beer places and downtown Vista Village. even the other side of Vista too. The chain places. I mean, there's this is part of town that you have these places that you have these restaurants that have been there for decades. Francisco's has been there for decades. Frank's has been there for decades. Some of these other places are a bit newer, but they kind of just replaced what was already there. And my passion is because I did so much work with newspapers and the Vista Press, and I just got to see the stuff that needs help in this part of town, and I really want to be not do anything controversial. I mean, just focus on food, which we all love, guys. We all love food in some way. And I think that's what I'm doing is I'm going to these businesses. I'm seeing the progress, guys. It's been about 3 weeks since I really started working on the food aspect of things, and I've noticed the growth. Just little by little, guys, it's been picking up. I got my selfie stick. I got my 5-year-old smartphone, and I'm seeing the follower count growing up. I'm following other restaurants in North County, commenting on other photos that I find interesting, and I'm posting, and I'm learning on my way just to see how it goes. And this page is really making an impact little by little, guys. And I know that, like I said, my goal is 2 to 3 clients because I want to be able to sustain myself, also sustain this business too. I would love to be able to keep going to these restaurants and also eating out too. That would be the fun part. But yeah, this page, I mean, it's about cultivating this community that this side of Vista that really hasn't necessarily gotten a lot of limelight for reasons that I guess I probably won't pay attention to as much, mainly just because it just needs some attention to get some representation food-wise. Some great culinary treats out there, guys. Just great culinary treats. I got to as for the epiphanies, what was I about to say? I got to speak with one of the guys I see on the bus. I think he, I don't know, I think he was part of the military in Vietnam or something like that. He always likes to talk about spring water, natural springs. And so, yeah, it was pretty cool. I ran into him on, before I got to the Sprinter. A couple guys asked me for money in downtown San Diego. So I talked with them. I talked with this lady when I was looking at the menus. To be honest, I was just looking at... I'll be honest, when I started this page, it's like the interest in food was there, but now my interest in food has just gone up. So I'm looking at these restaurants and I'm like, ooh, this looks good, this looks good. And I think Instagram has a little bit of influence on that too, because I've been looking at Portland's and all these like food carts and all these like restaurants. So it's like, man, I just want to eat something, guys. And besides that, yeah, I had a conversation with this lady at an Italian place, one of the waitresses, I guess. Had another conversation at this lady at Jimbo's, looking at those superfoods. Same with the guy at a discount nutrition place. Great vitamins that I'm taking a look at. Asked him about Drew Cannoli, and he said that Drew Cannoli went to that place, Discount Nutrition. It's great. It was funny because I've been watching so many of Fit Life TV's videos. And yeah, I'm getting into a lot of superfoods. Today I actually bought wheatgrass. I bought dandelion greens. I bought chia seeds. I can thank Ralph Smart for that one. Infinite Waters, Diving Deep. He's breathing in the asprana. I don't want to say it the other way because then it's like he's breathing in something else. But yeah, I got some superfoods. I got some dates. Get it for the house. If anybody else wants it too, share the superfoods. I also got, let's see. Yeah, I just realized that the only thing that matters is this present moment. So I kind of asked the universe for like help with mindfulness, and I was able to really cultivate this mindful awareness energy where I was so focused on the present moment that there was no past, and there was no future, and there was no thoughts. It was just here and now. And that's the craziest feeling ever, you know. But yeah, I look forward to really showing the analytics, the ins and the outs of what's been happening to the businesses I've been to, so that way I can show them proof that, hey, this isn't just some dummy page, this page is legit, and that, you know, if I work on your page, I can develop a same amount of results, maybe even better, to be honest, because I can cultivate that. And so I'm really excited to help out these businesses, because this is something I'm passionate about. This is something that I really want to make happen and to make successful. Of course, ROI too, and also be able to save up to go to other restaurants, you know, maybe in a different area. But I'm really excited, guys. And just goes to show you that it's possible. I mean, what you need is a smartphone, which I think the majority of Americans have access to a smartphone, which has access to internet. And I mean, there's millions. I think there's maybe there's actually close to 1 billion accounts on Instagram. So if you start a page on Instagram and then you invest money, maybe don't even invest money, maybe just go to these businesses and just ask them, like, hey, I would like to help you out, start an Instagram page. I mean, you go on Google Maps, guys. Here's what you do. You go on Google Maps, you look for businesses and restaurants in your local area, and then you see if they have anything on Instagram or Facebook. If they don't have anything on Instagram and Facebook, you go to the restaurant, maybe you buy something. Here's what you do. You buy something, and then you ask about their Instagram page. And maybe it's inactive, maybe they don't have it, and then maybe you say, like, hey, I'm actually interested in helping you out with your social media, or maybe you do that after. Maybe you go twice. The first time, you order something. The second time, you go in and you're like, hey, that food was like really good. I want more people to know about this place, and I want to help you out with your social media. I see that you guys don't really have too much on your Instagram, and I want to help you out. I want to post content. I want to take pictures, use hashtags, share the content, and yeah, I just want to help you guys out, because Instagram is huge with foodies. It's huge with food in general. Would you guys be interested in that? And see how they react. Maybe go more into depth. But it's not that hard, guys, to find a job if you go out there. And, you know, of course the food's going to cost money, but it's an investment, and it's going to be worth the investment, guys, because it really pays off. Because if you can get them a package, I mean, marketing in general, like, is a higher paying position for a business. It's essential for a business. Businesses have to have marketing to reach more clientele and to get more people in the door, to get their name out there. If they don't get their name out there, they're going to have to rely on the locals, and hopefully the locals keep them alive. And they have kept them alive for some businesses. But if you want to expand, you want to invest back into your business, and you want to, let's say, invest in infrastructure, right? Maybe better lighting, maybe better quality building, a better sign, or maybe retile your restaurant, or maybe invest in new restaurant equipment. That's going to cost money. So you're going to need to grow your business. Maybe you want to open up another location. And so that's why marketing is essential, so to get your brand out there, so that way people know that you exist. And that's one of the things that's lacking in guys. It's not just Vista. It's not even just, it's probably in every single city there's a lack of marketing, and it's crucial. It's online marketing now. It's not you know, the old TV, radio, or print ads anymore. It's online to reach that young audience who's gonna go to your shop, you know. So that's something I'm really motivated about today, guys. I think there's probably 2 or 3 places left on North Santa Fe. I've literally been to 13 places, guys. And I've proposed, I've put my name down on my business card, I wrote down my mobile phone number, and I've given that out. I've gotten a handful of places to follow me on this Taste North Santa Fe page. It's a legit page. I'm going out. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm posting about their stuff on Instagram. I'm sharing their content. Maybe it's not reaching like 100 people, but it's reaching people in general. Because it's kind of like YouTube, where you could have millions of views on a video, but then the likes are not as much. But if people are still seeing your content, it's still going into their subconscious mind. And when it goes into somebody's subconscious mind, that's powerful. That's a seed. And most people aren't aware of their subconscious mind. So that's a pretty good seed to grow. So I'll see you guys later tomorrow.